We don't even get to a red flag. Once you see a yellow flag, it's over. I got a man, you guys. I got a man. Just kidding. Like, what? Who would have even thought that little old me, little crazy psychotic ass, just like me, would actually meet someone that actually likes me? Oh my gosh, stop it, stop it. Actually, I was coming on here because I saw this Instagram post and it was basically just talking about when it's your first time being treated right, sometimes your brain will self-sabotage. Mentally, you're not used to this type of experience. And when I saw that post, I was like, oh my gosh, like literally that's me. Whatever, like I tell y'all everything, I might as well just like, you know, let y'all know. You know, I may have been talking to someone recently, you know, whatever. But no, actually, so I met this guy, right? And I knew he was different because the first time I tried to get crazy with him, okay, I wasn't crazy. He was just like, oh no, like we're not doing that. We're not doing that toxic stuff. So that was the first thing that like made me know like, this is gonna be very different than what I was used to. All I've ever known is toxicity, getting yelled at, getting cussed at, just people lying or always having to think someone's lying. If we go through that for years, it kind of creates like a conditioning in our mind that like this is normal. And like we had this conversation, I was like, look, this is gonna be something different for me because all I know is like toxic shit. So when I met him, this is actually literally like the first in recent years in history, this is like the first time I've actually been with someone. It's just like no BS, like no games. We just communicate very like detailed. We just communicate very like clear and concise. But anyways, this is not a video talking about him, okay? He's probably gonna see this video and be like, anyways, this is not a video talking about him, okay? The video, because this is what I thought about. This video, one thing about me that you guys know is I have definitely dealt with my fair share I have definitely dealt with my fair share of abuse, trauma. All you gotta do is like scroll through my YouTube, get a glimpse of 1% of the things I have experienced in this lifetime. Sometimes it can kind of make you start thinking negatively about yourself. It can start to make you like expect bad things because you just know that like it won't be long before something crazy or something bad happens or whatever, right? And so when I saw this post, back to how I started this video, when I saw the picture, the post on Instagram, and then it made me think about this is what I was gonna say, okay guys? I knew coming into this new guy that I was gonna really have to stop self-sabotaging. Like that's just innately what I do. I just push people away. If I'm going through something, you know, I'll push them away because I don't want like to bother people with like my issues or whatever. I'll always come up with some kind of reason to push someone away. Oh, I'm not good enough for you, or like, and it's because for a while I didn't believe I was deserving of good things. So when I started talking to this guy, I had to start saying affirmations to myself. I deserve good things. All of the good karma in my life is on its way to me. I deserve to be happy, healthy, whole. I deserve to experience good things and good people. So that's just what that reminded me of. When it's your first time being treated right, your brain tends to like self-sabotage because it's not used to it. And I could completely relate to that. I have to affirm myself. It's so important for us as women, as moms, to affirm ourselves, because is anybody else out here affirming us? I mean, if you do, that's great, but even he affirms me all the time. Like he just, anyways, this video is not about him, okay? I mean, you, okay? No one knows what I've been through like I have. I just really try to be very intentional about like treating myself as if like I'm worth taking care of too. Like, you know what I mean? We can't just take care of everybody else. We gotta take care of ourselves too. Treating myself like I'm just the most precious, like valuable, most beautiful, like, you know what I mean? Like, if we don't treat ourselves like that, how are we gonna expect someone else to come and treat us? You know what I mean? And maybe like I manifested this because I really have been more intentional with like loving myself, not just like physically, because okay, look, I still be eating junk food too, okay? Like, but I'm talking about like mentally, like just because I know like the downward spiral that I can go in, man. I just wanted to, you know, maybe encourage you guys to start, you know, affirming yourself. I know it might sound weird, but the more you do it and you see things in your life actually start to change, the more it'll make sense. You'll start noticing more of those good things. You'll start attracting more of those good things. into your life because you know that you deserve it. You expect good things to happen to you. 2024 is already halfway over. If you are still tolerating like BS and toxic people and negativity in 2024, I don't know what you are doing with your life, okay? Like, we've been stopped that stuff in like 2022, okay? Please, like, do yourself a favor and stop allowing like negativity and just like toxic energy and toxic people into your life to just take away your own energy. Protect your peace is not just a saying, like, it's a real thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to actually protect your peace. It doesn't mean anything to just say, oh, I'm gonna protect my peace if you're not gonna actually do something. Alright, I'm done because I'm just rambling now at this point. But yeah, that post just made me kind of want to share that with you guys. Just kind of share about how lately that has been the work that I've been having to do. Affirming myself, reminding myself that like I deserve good things and I'm not a bad person just because bad things have happened to me. That doesn't make me a bad person, you know? I am a good person who deserves good things. Yeah, start talking to yourself differently and just watch how your life changes, okay? Like, guys, like, he is literally so sweet. He tells me I'm like the most beautiful girl in the world every single day. Low-key, you think they're too good for you, right? And that goes back to mentally how you see yourself. If you see yourself as less than you, then you're gonna think this person is too good to be with you. But if you see yourself as you are a valuable person, you're never going to think someone's too good to be with you. You know, it takes work, but I just hope that you guys start to see yourself for who you actually are and not what you've been through. You were like the most perfect, innocent child until life came in and the enemy came in and tried to like destroy God's plan for your life and just have you grow up to think that you're someone opposite of who God created you to be. At some point, you know, whenever that point is, it's different for everybody, but for me, I had to kind of take that power back. Yes, I've experienced a lot of sexual assault, molestation, rape, physical abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, like all of the things, but that doesn't make me any less than who God created me to be. You are not what happened to you, and it's not your fault, you know, if like certain things have happened to you. I make it my responsibility to do what needs to be done to clear like those negative self-sabotaging thoughts out of my head and remind and affirm myself that nothing is wrong with me. Like, it's these other crazy people out here that have issues. So a lot of times that requires solitude, that requires isolation. That's all. Wow, I didn't know people just like brought you flowers for no reason. Like, I thought that was only something in the movies. I thought that was just something you see like on social media or something. But once you stop accepting what doesn't align with you, once you stop entertaining these guys that just be trying to talk your ear, talk into your ear, talk your pants off, once you stop ignoring the motherfucking red flags, don't even get to a red flag. Once you see a yellow flag, it's over. Once you actually start doing this, yes, you're gonna be lonely for a very long time, but you gotta be okay with being lonely. You gotta stop choosing to have people in your life that don't bring you peace just because you don't wanna be lonely. That don't make no sense to me. Choose yourself. Always choose you. Choose your peace. I'm gonna just sit here and let y'all know it sucks. You're just gonna be alone. This is where the new version of you forms, in your solitude. This is where you pick up that book that you have been letting collect dust for 5 years and you read it and it changes your life. This is where you pick up a new habit of working out or whatever. Put yourself first. Put yourself first.